The Box Gathering Boxing Model Explained. So this boxing model is for a basic understanding of the dynamics in competition, and we'll break these down in future courses to help support your learning journey. So firstly, there has to be an overarching theme around balance and shape. If you are balanced and you keep your shape, then you're always ready to attack and defend at any given time. And your position in the ring, where are you standing, where are you choosing to stand to be ready to attack and defend and dictate their position. Now ultimately we want sustained controlled attacks. We can sustain our attacks, especially governed around the rules, then we're in a more likely position to be successful. The best boxers have great range control. From short, medium or long range, they can dictate where they're going and also can control the range of their opponent. Now tempo, we have to control the tempo. If we can control the tempo, then ultimately we control the bout as well. Now there's two positive options. We can attack firstly, or we can positively defend. Now what are our options here? Now we can go along the lines of deception. Can we feint first to get our opponent's gaze looking somewhere else at false areas, and then we throw in shots from different angles? Ultimately we want to get that down to the sustained controlled attacks areas where we can be doubling our attacks. Back to deception along the positive defense area. We can draw our opponents, so we're already prepared and ready to counter, or we can trigger, where essentially we're getting them to show their cards, so we again are ready to counter. We can do this. We can counter punch, or we can counter attack. So we're going at the same time, or we're going slightly after. Ultimately, we want to get down into that sustained controlled attack area. We're either phasing our attacks or doubling our attacks. Now we can defend only, but it's a negative option. If we're defending only, then we're not going down to the golden area, down to sustaining our attacks. We can repeatedly defend to draw our attacks, but that brings us back into the original area there, which is no further along, getting towards that promised land of the sustained controlled attacks. So ultimately, if we're defending only, then actually what we're doing is we're resetting, getting back to an optimal position with our balance and shape. This can be done from either side. When it does break down, we do need to reset, and it will happen often. So get back to that balance and shape as quickly as possible with an optimal position. So use those processes to get down to a sustained controlled attack, so we can use the scoring criteria at the bottom and make sure that the judges are assessing us. The Box Gathering courses is for boxers, for coaches and for parents.